If you just haven't been online at all recently, Sony's shutting off production for all physical games starting January 2028. That includes every PlayStation game that's coming out after that point. First party, third party, no one can have physical games on PlayStation. So first of all, this strips away just any purchasing options for consumers. Like, for example, if you're trying to get a game, you're going to get God of War, and it's on Amazon for $30, but on PlayStation Store it's $70. Which one are you going to go for? Probably the one for $30 on Amazon. By cutting off physical games, that's not an option anymore. It creates a monopoly for PlayStation. You can only buy games on the PlayStation Store. You can't get it anywhere else for cheaper. You can't trade, you can't share it, you can't sell it. At least with a key card, you can trade it, sell it, you know. But they're not doing that. There's no game at all. So, and most importantly, you just can't own it. You don't own your game. You don't own it. And a lot of people don't understand this part of it. When the game is fully on the disc, like how it usually is, you insert it into your PlayStation. It downloads the data off of that disc onto your SSD and your PlayStation. No Wi-Fi needed at all. It's all tech, right? So it's manual. There's no Wi-Fi. There's no connection needed besides the game going in your PlayStation. And a lot of people don't understand that's how it works. A lot of people think that all games nowadays they're just key cards. They are discs that you put in your PlayStation, and it connects to the Wi-Fi, and then it lets you download it. That's not true. You can even look at does it play statistics. 73% of the games don't require internet, and 94% of them play offline. Only 3% of them you fully need internet for, and only 10% of them you need a digital update for it to run properly. So already that misconception is wrong, that every game nowadays, every physical game nowadays is a key card. Yes, they have not tested every game in the world, but they have tested a lot of games. You can check on their website. They're updating it like that every day. So already that misconception is just completely wrong. And the only ones that make it that way, like as of right now, that make it so their discs are fully game key cards, are Xbox. All their first party games are fully game key cards. The new Halo game is going to be a key card. Indiana Jones, Doom the Dark Ages, all their first party games are key cards. They don't play offline. You need that digital access to even run it. With Nintendo, their first party games are fully on the cartridge, but their third party games are digital downloads for the most part, besides like Cyberpunk. But Sony, they're the ones that have been holding back the most when it comes to fully going digital. All their first party games are fully on the disc. They don't require like a download patch for it to run properly. That's why it's so confusing for them to come out first about doing this, is because they've been the ones that have been kind of holding back the most to fully going digital. So that's what's just really surprising about this. Yes, some of their third-party games, like, I don't know, Crimson Desert, you need digital downloads for that, but all the first-party stuff, you don't. And it's just, I don't know, I just hate every time I'm in an argument with someone talking about physical media, or not even an argument, I don't get in arguments with people like that. When I see people online talking about physical media and they say it doesn't matter because all games are keycards now, when that's just not true. So just want to get that out the way. And another aspect people need to understand is that right now this might not seem like a big deal to the average player, but in the future it's going to be. If Sony are already announcing now that they're going to stop production of physical games, they're doing that for a reason. They want you to forget about this one. So in the future, when the PS6 comes out and it doesn't have a disc drive, all your PS5 games are pretty much junk, because you can only use them on your PS5. As of currently filming this, they haven't announced like a separate disc drive you can just plug into your PlayStation, like for the PS6. They haven't announced that yet. They're being completely silent about the situation. But that means your library you have physical right now on PlayStation 5 is just not going to work for PS6. And the way Xbox is going to do the same. They're going to cut off all their physical media as well. The way Xbox is combating this is all their games, all their discs have like a little chip in it. I don't know if it's a chip, but they have a reader, and that reader like links that disc to your account. It can still play offline, but it links that disc to your account, so it can detect like who owns like which account currently is in hold of the disc, right? They're gonna have a system where whoever is in hold of that disc gets a digital license for that disc. So you can still play offline, but whoever is online and is in hold of that disc, they also get a digital license. So anyone on Xbox who has that game catalog can get a digital version of that for the next generation of consoles. But PlayStation, they can't do that because their discs don't have that reader to link to your PlayStation account. Only Xbox discs have that. And just think about the collectors too. I guess this is more of like a niche section of gaming. I wouldn't say niche, it's a very popular one, but not the average player, consumer does this. But collecting, a lot of people like having their PlayStation games like to hold. They want to hold it, even if you don't own it, even if it is like a key card, and it's just a box with like a fake disc in it. At least you can still own it. So at least you can still look at it. It has cool cover art. They're not even doing that. They're not even gonna have cover. They're not even gonna have a box. I already said it before. For collecting PlayStation games, like I have a fair lineup on my shelves of PS4 and PS5 games. So in the future, or like for example, like the new, like the God of War remake trilogy that's been announced, that's not gonna have a disc. I can't go out and physically buy that. And if I haven't said this already, you're just killing all ownership for future PlayStation titles. And the reason why this is just such an issue for the future, especially for this is what these companies do. They want you to not have the access for ownership. Like any company nowadays, a lot of them, like a lot of media companies, they want you to rent. They want you to rent. They want you to only have a license. They don't want you to own it, because what they can do if you don't own it is, what they'll do is eventually, like to a point, PlayStation games are going to get like so much, like not just PlayStation games, but games in general, they're going to get to a point where they're just going to cost 80 to 90 to 100. We're seeing GTA right now. GTA is 80. It's only going to keep going up and up and up to the point where you can't afford to regularly buy games like that. Right now you can't even afford to regularly buy games like that. But especially in the future, you're not going to be able to. So by removing the access of the freedom of going out and getting a game for cheaper physically, since those prices are going to be so high, Sony are going to push their subscriptions, their subscriptions with PlayStation Plus. Hey, this game's $80, but guess what? You subscribe to PlayStation Plus, you can get it for free. You can get it for free. And then the PlayStation Plus is, guess what? It's going to keep going up and up in price and up and up in price. Companies are already doing it now. Like that's what's basically happened with like any streaming service. That's what they want you to do. They don't produce Blu-rays anymore. They don't like produce DVDs like that anymore, because they get more profit off of you for, obviously, from you buying their subscription. Piracy is already just such a big thing that people are doing. It's only growing. PS5 is already getting emulation right now, which I'm so happy about. That is amazing. But you're just like, at this point, you're just advocating for piracy even more by doing this. You want people to be playing Sea of Thieves, you know what I mean? But they're gonna push people to that point in the future. When that route happens, where they're gonna push you into getting their subscription, because it's more affordable in a sense to do that than buying a $90 game. The ways to stop this are pretty simple, or at least trying to get Sony to hear us. Does It Play has a petition going on right now. It has 300 1,000 signs already. Please just go sign that. Go share it with your friends, some of your gaming buddies. Just do that. It's simple. Petitions don't guarantee achievement, but it gets our voices heard. All right. Canceling your PlayStation Plus subscription. That's already working. People are doing that. That's already working. Reason why we know it's working is because it was found out that people were canceling their subscriptions, and Sony was coming in with a pop-up saying, hey, guess what? Don't cancel. You can get we'll give you another month for this much off. We'll give you a discount if you don't cancel. So that's just hilarious. And then also the new Call of Duty Black Ops and Black Ops 2 ports, they were just ported to PlayStation recently, and those are so fucking expensive for no reason. They're both $40, and then their DLC pass is $30. So that's already insane. But the point is that if you have PS Plus, you get massive discounts on those ports. If you have PS Plus, the base games for Black Ops and Black Ops 2 are from $40 are $20, and then if you have the PS Plus, and then their DLC packs, which are $30, are $10 if you have PS Plus. So they know people are gonna buy the shit out of those Call of Duty ports. So that's why they used their PlayStation Plus, their discounts on PlayStation Plus, to really sell that and get more people to buy it, because they're losing members. Just keep it up. Obviously, I get it. You want to play with your friends. No one's forcing you to do this, but if you want to stop and help preserve physical media, then go ahead. They're not stopping. They're going to keep going. They have no plans on stopping. I'm pretty sure there's been insiders talking about how they have no plans on stopping. So keep pushing. Keep pushing. Be more persistent than they are. All right. And that's all I have to say for this video. I just want to talk about this, get it off my chest, because something I'm very passionate about, and something a lot of other people are passionate about too, rightfully so. It's a very important part of gaming culture, and just media in general. It's fucked up. All right. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe learned something, and hopefully we hear good news soon, because I'm getting done with this fucking industry. All right. Peace out.